Hello to all those people out there, wherever you are. Okay, let's start by clearing a safe space. Ready for our channeled tarot reading. So if you just close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths in and out. As we ask Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel and Raphael and the Ascendant Masters to come down and create a beautiful safe space. I ask my highest spiritual guide to come down and my team. I thank all those that feel connected to this video to step into this safe space, and your highest spiritual guide to connect to my highest spiritual guide. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just take that really, just release everything that you need to release as we start our reading. It's always nice to connect and just slow down at the beginning of the reading. Okay guys, so let's just see where this reading is going to take us today. Ugh, I'm dizzy. So guys, it's always nice to just release, isn't it? It's just like the best thing ever. Let's see what messages need to come through for those who are connecting. Remember, this is timeless, and that you are to choose the one that you feel connected to the most. Okay, it looks like there's some decisions that need making. Ooh, you're at the beginning of your creative journey. Yeah, Baba. There are certain obstacles in your path. Choices to be made. The right choices to be made. Whew. Just letting all that energy come through. Come through the floodgates. Oh, you're very conflicted at the moment. Oh, well, hence the decision that you need to make. It's obviously a big decision, because you are at the beginning of your creative path. You really are. Wow, okay. So I've just seen something that I've never seen before. So where those that are connecting to this at the present time are really, really going deep. They're going deep within and they're really searching their soul. And it's like you've come to an even keel now. It's almost like up until this point, you've been working out your balance. You've been working out who you are. You've been working out your masculine and femininity, because we all have both. And it's kind of that balance and kind of thinking, well, in relationships of any kind in the past, it's kind of been a bit like this. So maybe one person might have had a bit more, say, leadership. It can be all sorts of things, but that's an example. And so you was kind of a bit down here, and then it kind of went, you was more of the leader, and then they wasn't, and then it's never been like this. But that's because there's been like an internal, I would like to say, struggle. It's like an internal figuring out, reconfiguration is what they're saying. It's you learning more and more about yourself through the people and the experiences that you have. And it's about you feeling your way through there and And by feeling your way through these experiences, you are gaining more understanding about yourself and about where you want to go. And it's enabling you to have, like, they want me to do that for some reason. So this is your third eye. It's like you have more insight than you have ever had. And that insight is actually a deeper understanding and a deeper knowing. It isn't the insight of something quite shallow. It's the insight of something very deep within that is just bringing out this true essence within you. And that true essence is really allowing you to kind of balance your energy, because you're not playing this game, this backwards forwards game. You're not flicking the responsibility that you have created onto others. And that's kind of what they're saying, which is quite interesting to hear actually. What they're saying is that in the past, the majority of us, well, yeah, the vast majority of us were learning how to balance our energies, and that became a game of give and take, of passing the buck, of sharing the responsibility. And it kind of like took away the reality of actually what was going on, and you kind of created they're saying virtual reality. What that means, I don't know, but so you're creating something that isn't of the truest, purest essence that you can possibly imagine, is what they're saying. But you've been working on yourself so much that you are coming into this what they're calling a reconfigurated alignment, and this is now you're at a pinnacle of making a final decision to the crossroads that you have come up to, in order for you to now walk your final path as such. They're saying like it's not a final path, but it's what they're saying, it is the path to where your purpose is most fulfilled, is what they're saying. And the energy around you is really exciting, because you know that this is what it's like. It's like unconsciously you know what you have achieved, and consciously it's not quite there yet. It's coming to the surface. So all this energy inside is kind of bubbling inside, and it's creating this kind of like energetic burst of new sparks that's going to create new things in your life. So it's kind of, where do I direct this to? As always, life is forever changing and forever moving, but what tends to happen is the past or feelings from a certain situation creeps up and enters in the present moment, and we feel as though that is real. And they're just saying be really mindful of that, because that just leads to self-sabotage and very quick hits and quick fixes of trying to make something happen which you think could be for the best, and actually it's just a quick stimulation that helps you there and then. And they're wanting you to have the foresight to feel the future feeling into the present, rather than the past feeling into the present. Because let's say, for example, you're wanting that amazing relationship that you've always wanted. how does that feel? How does that express itself in every cell of your body? How does it play out in your mind? It's about really feeling the depth of those future feelings that you would like to now create. And that's coming from a place of balance rather than a place of hierarchy, which is a really beautiful thing. I'm just gonna have a cup of tea because my voice is very dry, it feels. Cheers, guys. Kept seeing in the corner of my eye, and it's like, oh, I really would like to have a sip of that. Tea lovers, I'm sure you understand. Okay, so now that I've pointed them out, it's almost like you're very aware of that understanding. It's like you kind of knew that at the back of your mind, but you wasn't quite sure and you just wanted it pointing out. So the choices that you're making at the moment by following your creativity and your spark and your new energy that you are creating for yourself, you are guiding yourself in the right direction. So don't ever doubt yourself. What they're saying is, don't ever doubt the path that you are moving on, because whatever doubts you have are literally past doubts. You are now moving in to a new balance, a free flow, a give and take, love, generosity. And that can play out in relationships of all kinds, whether that's a love relationship, whether that's your career relationship, whether that's your friend's relationship, whether that's your family relationship. There is victory wherever you look, because you are looking at it from a different angle. And because you're now looking at it from a different angle, that energy it's reflecting in everything that you do. And it's giving you that sense of ownership and regard for yourself, and that self-respect, and that I can do this feeling, and that energetic spark that just kind of, imagine you could see like bright light all around you. It is just like enigmatic, and it's really kind of exciting and pulsating, and people can feel that, even though it's not like you're vibrating and pulsating. It's not like that. It's just like it's like you've made this happen, and you now should take ownership of that and responsibility of that, because you have created this, and this is exactly where you want to be. You are the master of this now. Even though it is a journey of beginnings. Look at that, that's beautiful. Even though it is a journey of beginnings, you see that? The Queen stands proud and she owns it. So it's not like you're at the beginning of something, like the very beginning. It's like you are beginning at the top of what you're best at, and own it and keep going, even if it's new. It's about learning to trust in yourself and not put your trust in others. And this is what they're saying is your balance. Your balance is taking ownership, loving yourself, feeling it, being responsibility for your own actions and the next steps of your life. And that is what you're going to attract back. You're not going to attract what you want attracted in your life, because the past is now in the past, unless you bring the past back into your present. But we're now talking about you continuing to look ahead of yourself and bringing that energy into the present, feeling it, visualizing it, living your own dream, your own energy, your own creations that are coming naturally from within. Yeah, I feel like that I need to end that now, but to summarize, what they're saying is you have just gone on a very big mission, and your mission has been about you discovering yourself, about massive steps into developing who you've always wanted to be, because you're on the precipice of making that happen. And that is only can happen by thanking all the past that's got you to where you are now. And you're realizing how important that is and where that's got you, even if it was horrible, and even if it made you upset, and even if it was painful, you are the better person for it, because you have turned it around for the betterment of yourself. And own that, really own that, and really feel that, and really be grateful for that, and thank yourself for the journey that you have put yourself on, because you are now here where you need to be. And it's the balance, it's the next steps to the big thing in your life. And it's about you guiding yourself to the right path through this sense of achievement, and through this sense of self-development and healing, and really reflecting on yourself. You will then be able to create the decisions that you want to create, because you are at this crossroads at the moment. You are heading towards victories. It's just let yourself feel your way to it, and don't let the past feelings get in the way. So there's your reading, guys. I hope that was nice. I feel very relaxed. I reckon there's been those who've just stepped into this beautiful space, I feel that there's been a massive healing that's just been going on there, because I've just got a sense of just zen. So I'm going to allow that energy to stay with you for the rest of the day and for the rest of the week. And I'm going to ask you guys to now step out of the bubble, and we're going to thank all your higher spirit guides for connecting to my higher spirit guide, so we can bring this amazing reading to you. Because wow, guys, if you've got to a place of balance, that is unbelievable. So, pat yourself on the back, be really proud of where you are and where you're going. We thank Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel and Raphael for all your time, and our high spiritual guides. Everyone steps out the bubble, and you are now in your own bubble of protection for the rest of the day and the rest of the night. And so am I. I thank you guys. Much love.